Well, hello there everyone. Time to take another foray into Lady Luck's horribly cursed dungeons. And I think today, let's see, did episode 2, episode 2, it looks like we're up to the Inventor. Who, if I recall correctly, her second episode has her making twice as many gadgets, but also sacking twice as many pieces of equipment. Let's see. There's so much equipment lying around. Why make one gadget after each combat when you can make two? Wait, not can. Must. That's the word. Alright, so. Let us begin. Inventor, my determined little friend. How are you getting on with my dungeons? You know, I'm not 100% sure they're fair. I think some episodes might be harder than others. Oh gosh, surely not. How terribly unjust that would be. I must look into it. And actually, the more I'm thinking about it, the more it seems like you must have realized already. I don't think that can possibly be true, my dear. That doesn't sound like me at all. Anyway, in you go. Have a great episode. Don't get trapped forever. Yeah, what a bitch. But that is neither here nor there. So, we have to make twice as many things as usual. So, what can we afford to get rid of right off the bat? Easily the pea shooters. So let's start by charging through Hothead here. Let's see, what is the best way to describe Hothead? Let's see, what is the button? Oh yeah, Smug Douchebag. That sounds about right. So we're just gonna hammer you in the face. Thank you for that little frame rate stutter. Burn all of your dice, and turn. I mean, if you just want to make it easier on me, I'm not going to complain about that. Just sounds like the best way about it, you and me, I don't know. And blap, and done. Alright, so, getting rid of a pea shooter. And we'll get rid of a spanner. Alright, so, we've got swords. And we've got staves. Alright. So, how do I want to arrange this? Do I want to use a sword? Do I want to use a staff? And I think, all things considered, we'll probably just stick with... Actually, considering the gadgets that I have, I think staff is the best thing, especially since Rose, I'm pretty sure, is weak against fire damage. Oh, yes. It would appear I am correct. And by alright, I don't really even need to do much more than that, because just another little tap of the staff, and you are going to be down. There we go. It's a very simple fight right there. Alright, so we're getting rid of pea shooter. Burn the staff. Alright, so now we can insert the sword, and then wish we had another piece of equipment to put there. All checks out. Whisper. Weaken one equipment. Really? That's an odd piece of gear. So, what, you literally go up to your opponent and go... And that causes their equipment to go... Whatever. I'm not even going to try to figure out the logic in that. Mostly because there isn't any. I wish we had freeze for Sneezy. That having been said, let's just take him on. Achoo yourself, buddy. Achoo yourself. Oh, there's certainly no reason not to do that. So, we're going to weaken a piece of gear. Get some spanner going up in here. There we go. Yeah, I figured you'd want to avoid that one. I mean, it makes perfect sense, really. Let's just do some free damage, hit you with the sword, call it good. Bye-bye, Sneezy. You will not be missed. Okay, don't really want to waste my hammers just yet. I think towards the end, I wouldn't mind having the hammers turned into machinery, turned into special machinery, just so I can... There we go. Just so I can use shock against the boss. It would be especially effective against some bosses. Leather armor. After this fight. Next up is Stereo Head. I don't really have a lot that's super effective against Stereo Head. I mean, well, actually I do. Never mind, I lied. Well, there's absolutely no reason for me not to just do that. So we're gonna hit you for 12, hit you for 24, flat you with a sword, and that's the fight. Ah, what a downer! Where's that mix-up I made to play when everything goes wrong? I hope I haven't lost it. That would make me need it even more. Granted, he's not wrong. Alright, so, we're gonna get rid of the sword, we're gonna get rid of the staff, and I think we want the flamethrower. Alright, so we're gonna put the sword back up. We're also gonna put up leather armor. There we go. Baby Squid is next. As you can hear, my birds are over here having a field day. Just because I'm recording, guys. Just because I'm recording. It's alright. At least they're not super mad. Alright. Well, obviously we're going to use our current gadgets. Perfect. Those dastardly gadgets. Alright. We're going to shock one of your pieces of gear. Might as well use a flamethrower, why not? Burn him up! Love it. And all I need to do is hit you for 2 and call it good. Alright. We will turn leather armor into protection. And we'll turn the other sword into a plasma gun. Very nice. So now I've got a leather armor and a whisper. Your lockpick. Alright. I don't quite know how that helps, but I'm not going to complain too much either. I like Venus Flytrap, I really do. I'm just not sure that it's what I want to work with my spread of equipment. I think, considering how this episode works, it's more to my benefit to buy scrap metal. Alright, give me the apple. Let's go. Alright, so let's see. Oh, there's a new enemy down there. Ooh, fun, fun. Copycat. Well, that could be dangerous. I think we'll take you on last, especially since the health is up here and I gotta go through Pirate and Handyman to get to it. Alright. Let's go, you booze-swilling loser. A lockpick. More leather armor. Hit you with a whisper. Oh, wait, did I not use my plasma gun? What is wrong with me? How dare I not use my plasma gun, which was somehow made from a sword. Don't question it, it's easier if you don't. Lockpick. Leather armor. Do a whisper. See, and that's why I like the armors, because there's actually a fair few tricks you can do when you have that protection, such as not take any damage from burn. Now, I don't really need to go into it again. I can just end the fight here. See you later, peg leg. We will transform the Whisper. And we'll do the leather armor. Electromagnet, alright. Cool, that'll work. Now, one of the issues with the inventor, and yes, this is something that was touched upon by other creators, is just that she's... it's that her gear setup is always in flux, so it's really hard to set upon a determined strategy with her. Which, I see why that's an issue, don't get me wrong. I absolutely see why that's an issue. But, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but I have an easier time dealing with that than I suppose I do with, you know, some of the other problems that I have with some of the other characters. I don't know, maybe I'm just an odd one. Look at those rolls. Sir, I don't appreciate you doing that to me. I hope you understand that. I really don't appreciate that. Alright, now let's get some 6s. I think we can do the most to limit you if we burn 2 of your dice. He is rolling really well this fight, like I gotta say. Not well enough, but I'm just saying. Alright. So we're gonna turn Electromagnet into a gadget. We're gonna turn Lockpick into a gadget. More dice, that's always a good thing. Alright, so now we're gonna put up Lockpick. And let's wait with the other Electromagnet until we know what's in the shop. Spike is terrible. I do like Keyblade, though. I think we will take Keyblade. Equipped, then we'll pop up the scrap metal. Beautiful. Then, what else was in here? What sort of thing do you have? I don't care about Spanner. I don't care about Pea Shooter. Come back over here. Spike, dagger. Alright, I think the best way we can figure this out is to go fight Copycat, get... actually, what's in here? Midnight Charm. Roll dose 6s. Alright, collect those. I am realizing that having that is not going to be good for... Alright, I do think I want to roll Midnight Charm, even though it does make you a actually, you know what? No. No, I don't want to roll Midnight Charm, because that's going to make you stronger. Since you're going to copy my exact setup. Waha! Oh, sweet, another hammer! Yeah! Alright, so I can... Oh, you only have 3 dice to use this gear with, though. Alright, yeah, that hurt. But I had assumed it would, so... Either way, the solution here is easy. Keyblade, hammer, hammer... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to use the lockpick, and we're going to use the scrap metal. Perfect. Now, I want to set up a midnight charm regardless of anything else. Now let's see what we get here. Ooh, more scrap metals. Alright, perfect. That actually works out pretty well. And you know what? I do like dagger. I will buy that. Alright, what do we got? I mean, I don't like Haunted Jar at the best of times, but he's also usually not that difficult to deal with. So, Haunted Jar it is. Let's do this. Oh man, if only I didn't bring all that poison equipment. Alright, well, we're obviously gonna hammer you. We're gonna keyblade you. I don't know if it's a wise idea to use that right now. I think what I'd rather do is burn a couple of your dice and make this a lot easier on myself. Then hammer time, and we move on. As you can see, I really don't think it's a good idea to let flamethrower go. Flamethrower is just too valuable. Doom, you remember. Yeah, I think he's just a little paranoid. We'll definitely take that. Well, it's unavoidable sometimes. So now we're down to, unfortunately, 1 hammer plus, which I don't think that's that terrible. We still have plenty of things to work with, plenty of fun to be had. More whispers. Alright. Let's actually put the dagger back, use the whisper. And, you know, save that dagger, because that might end up being useful later on. Okay, game, that's a lot of ones. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, let's start by using the things that don't matter that much. There we go. Alright. Oh, that worked out so well. So let's put that here. Put that here. You can give me a couple of 6s if you would, please. Do 3 damage and get my die back. Jackhammer, barricade. See no reason not to hit you for 22. Hammer. Alright, moving on. Oh, it works out so well. So well indeed. Keyblade, hit you with a little hammer tap, and that's the fight. Thank you, Snowman, for being inept. Take the whisper, and we'll take the midnight charm. Counterfeit, duplicated die. Alright, collect. Now, I think I want to roll midnight charm and whisper again. And let's take out Direwolf. Oh no, you're strong in poison? Ah man, all that poison I was planning on using. I'm gonna hit you with the whisper. I'm gonna do that. Give him a die back. Now let's make all your dice 6s. Or all my dice 6s, what am I talking about? Flamethrower you. Alright. That looks like a good turn to me. Except for, you know, one of the die that got burned was one you were never going to use. Yeah, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Theremin. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. This is working out pretty well. Blap. Blap. Theremin. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna do that one again. We're gonna do that one again. Actually, I'd like to upgrade Dagger. It is one of the stronger upgrades out there. Alright, so what do we put in? Counterfeit. That seems like probably the best. Actually, no, we should do Electromagnet. Alright, we're up to floor 5. Plenty going on here. So we're starting off with health right there. So let's get Loud Bird out of the way. And actually, I should look at something because I saw Cornelius over there. I need to make sure that I have the proper setup for him. I think I do. Though it makes me wonder why, now that I look at my setup, it makes me wonder why I use my upgrade on Dagger. That was a little dumb. Oh well, gotta make mistakes to learn from them. Moving on. Love this song. Flap. Alright, 24 damage in one turn. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. I can accept that. So you're going to dodge the next attack. And weaken 2 of my pieces of gear because you're a jerk. Well, you can't avoid that. Alright. It's gonna end up being a relatively short fight, and I love it. I know you're gonna silence me because you think you're cool. See, here's the thing, sir. You can do that all you want, but I've already got your number. And there you go. No more Loud Bird. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm going to take out Electromagnet. And of these options, I'd rather have Barricade taken out. Now, Barricade isn't going to help us very much against... Give me the dagger. Throw up the counterfeit. Very good. Barricade isn't going to help us very much against Cornelius. So... Ray Gun. Okay, those are pretty awful. So, I propose that Kraken is next on the list. See? Not bad, not bad. Now we're going to focus all of these into 6s. Hit you for 12 and burn your butt. Hit you for 6 more. Shock your butt. Alright. Problem is, Kraken just gets so many dice. But at least you can't curse me. So I only need to do 7. Honestly, I've never had an easier Kraken fight. Oh, we're gonna use up that counterfeit for sure. And this is why I said it was probably not good to use dagger. So between Keyblade and dagger, what would be better to get rid of? I'm not getting rid of hammer. I think it's better to get rid of dagger. And now we come to the point where I once again say, yeah, I know if we want to take out Cornelius right away, maybe we should just take out Singer next. Well, why'd you have to say it like that with that cheesy-ass voice? You know what? Shut up. That's what I say. I say shut up. Well, obviously we're keyblading first. We will counterfeit. Get myself a second 6. Burn your butt. Thank you for, getting burned up. Alright, that's not a bad first turn. Alright, so that's gonna weaken 2 of my pieces of gear, sadly. Hopefully it's not 2 that I'm gonna be relying upon. You know, like those ones. You're a horrible, despicable creature. I don't envy you. Do 12 damage. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can do more than that with everything else I have. Plus, I can't even hit it, so what was the point of giving me that again? Why are you doing that? Oh, but I had the clone device. I'm a dummy. Alright, well, it's not the most major misplay I've ever done playing this game, but, I mean, it's not, misplays are misplays. It's not like I'm going to just look at that and go, oh, I never made a mistake, what are you talking about? That was definitely a mistake. I could have used high note there. And could have done so without jeopardizing the rest of my turn if I'd been, paying proper attention. Which I wasn't. Clone device, thank you. Plasma gun, thank you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be so dismissive of ray gun. That was actually pretty useful. Lightning rod! Alright, well, that is absolute trash against Cornelius. I'm sorta mad now. I'm now looking at that going, what did I just wait? What am I doing? Do 4 damage, return the dice. God, that's way too much. Once per battle. I lied, that's not way too much. Now that I think about my setup, it actually makes perfect sense. Alright, Cornelius gets an extra dice every turn. If you look at Cornelius's moves, let's just say Cornelius ain't fucking around. So, we have to make sure that he doesn't get that 99 count, because if he does, then we lose! So, start with Keyblade. Thank you, Framerate Stutter. I appreciate all that you do for me. So hey, where's my flamethrower? No, really though, where's my flamethrower? I mean, I'm gonna beat him regardless, but where's my flamethrower? You know, I didn't even bother to check this. This might be why I can't find my flamethrower, but is it possible that flamethrower now takes up 4 spots? And that's something I didn't catch from the upgrade path. Maybe I should have paid more attention to that before I just kind of knee-jerk say, yeah, upgrade the flamethrower, that'll work. Regardless, Cornelius is going down like a lead balloon, so... Take that. Plasma and see you later, Shadow Puppet. Alright, so we're gonna go Static Shock. And Plasma Gun. Alright, extra die. Love to see it. Flamethrower. Oh, it does take up another spot now. Okay, that explains a lot. I feel a little bit silly now. Wish I had known that earlier. Now, one thing that I need to keep in mind is that I can only use Flamethrower once. I think, even with that having been said, I've still got plenty to work with. And what are my current gadgets? Is there a way to see that? No, but I think I'll be okay. All right, who's our boss? Who am I lighting a fire under?
My car.
Drake, I hate you. You show up just in time to fuck with my run. Yeah, I'm gonna put both of them in. Why? Well, mostly because why not at this point? And you were already screwing with me, so Twilight boss. Back when I first became a vampire, the people who tried to fight me would wear top hats and huge petticoats, and they'd come in big horse-drawn carriages. But now, another big old walking dice. Well, so sorry if I'm not good enough for you, Drake. To be fair, I didn't exactly ask to have you be the final boss, either. We're gonna save Flamethrower until we can get a bigger turn out of it. There we go. This actually isn't too bad. I wish I had some idea what any of these were. Let's just take this middle one here. Wow, that was lucky. Alright, so once we get you down to your final 5 HP, I think we've got it sorted out. There we go. Alright, he is going to be able to use it again. It's alright, because this is his final turn. Alright, so check this out. 6, 12, 18, 24. You thought I was just going to let that sit there forever? Yeah, you're nuts. Bye, Drake. You're a jerk. Ah, look, you've won yet another episode. Congratulations. Boy, I wonder if I'm going to roll the skull. Imagine my shock. But oh no, how unexpected! I've spun the wheel and it doesn't look like you're taking home a prize this time. Alright, that was actually kind of a fun episode too. The reason why I think a lot of people seem to have trouble with the inventors is because they have a hard time thinking ahead. To be fair, I wasn't exactly thinking ahead, I was just thinking about what would be the least bad equipment that I could get rid of. So there are ways to be consistent with the inventor, you just have to be really liberal with your use of scrap metal. And I think that's what makes scrap metal such a good piece of equipment, is that it helps you preserve the things that you really like. So, that having been said, next time we come back to Dicey Dungeons, we'll be doing the Witch Episode 2. Just out of curiosity, what is her Episode 2? Expect the unexpected. A random spell each turn. Oh, that could be interesting. Alright, well, that is something to worry about for next time. For right now, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to the channel to see more in the future. Drop me a like, leave me a comment, but the best thing you can do with this video is to share it with a friend. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.